Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to see you here. Today in this video, we're going to learn English with a special technique called shadowing. Now, you might be wondering, what is shadowing? Let me explain. Shadowing is when you listen to someone speaking in English and try to repeat what they say exactly how they say it. It helps you improve your pronunciation, intonation, and even your listening skills. It's like being a shadow, following every move. Here's how you can use this video to practice. First, listen to me as I read a story. All the words will appear on the screen so you can follow along. Then, try repeating after me, copying my tone and rhythm. It's okay if you don't get it perfect the first time. Practice makes progress. Before we begin, I want to tell you why I chose this story. It's something I heard recently, and I thought it would be perfect to share with you because it's both interesting and useful. You never really notice the people on the streets. You walk by them, maybe drop a coin, sometimes not even that. But every single person has a story. This is the story of a girl named Maya, and how she went from sleeping under bridges to walking the halls of Harvard. Maya was just 14 when her world collapsed. Her father had left years ago. Her mother lost the battle to addiction. One night, Maya came home to find their tiny apartment locked. Not just locked, but emptied. Eviction.
Gone. Just like that.
She wandered the streets, backpack on her shoulder, clutching the only family photo she had left. For the next 2 years, her home became a rotating list of public parks, train stations, and, on the coldest nights, emergency shelters. She learned to sleep light. You had to when people could steal your shoes. Or worse.
But Maya?
She didn't break. Instead, she carried a worn-out book in her backpack. A worn copy of To Kill a Mockingbird. She read it every night by streetlight. Somehow, in the middle of chaos, she found order in words. One rainy afternoon, Maya ducked into a library just to stay dry. She sat in the corner, reading silently, shivering from the cold. A woman noticed her, Ms. Carter, the librarian. She approached gently and asked, "Do you come here often?" Maya didn't lie. She said, "Only when it rains." Ms. Carter smiled and replied, "Well, you're welcome here anytime. Books don't mind company." That was the first time in years someone spoke to her with kindness. It changed something. Maya began to come back, not just for shelter, but for knowledge. She read science,
History.
Shakespeare. She was hungry, but not just for food, for a future. Ms. Carter eventually learned the truth, that Maya was homeless. But instead of reporting her, she helped. She connected Maya with a social worker, helped her enroll in a school again, got her a hot meal, clean clothes. It was like the universe had cracked open, and light had finally gotten in. Maya's return to school was far from easy. She was behind, tired, often hungry, and yes, some kids made fun of her. But what she lacked in comfort, she made up for in fire.
She studied under streetlights.
She borrowed books. She asked questions. and slowly she rose. One day, her teacher handed back an essay with just one word written at the top. Brilliant. That single word ignited something unstoppable. By 17, Maya had straight A's. By 18, she had offers from 5 top universities. But one letter stood out. It had a crimson seal and a single line inside. Welcome to Harvard. She cried when she read it, not just for the opportunity, but for everything she'd survived to get there. Harvard was a different world. Grand libraries, ancient buildings, students discussing global politics over coffee. Maya sometimes felt out of place. A girl who once slept on benches, now sitting in ivy-covered classrooms. But she remembered the cold nights, the hunger, the hopelessness. And she pushed forward. She didn't just attend classes. She devoured them. She graduated with honors in psychology, then went on to earn a master's degree in education. Today, Maya is a public speaker, a youth mentor, a fierce advocate for homeless teens. She travels the world, telling her story, not for fame, but to remind people, where you begin does not determine where you end up. That is Maya's story, a girl who once stared at ceilings from under cardboard roofs, now stands before crowds under bright lights, telling people that even in the darkest winters, you can still grow flowers. But before we end this journey, let's now revisit some of the powerful vocabulary we encountered along the way, words that shaped not only Maya's story, but may also shape your understanding of the world.
1.
Eviction, meaning the act of being forced to leave a place. Sentence, after the eviction, she had nowhere to go but the streets.
2.
Shivering, meaning trembling due to cold or fear. Sentence, Maya sat in the library corner, shivering but determined to read.
3.
Devour, meaning to consume eagerly or hungrily. Sentence, she devoured every book she could find, craving knowledge.
4. Fierce,
Meaning intense and strong. Sentence, she became a fierce advocate for teens like her.
5.
Advocate, meaning a person who supports or argues for a cause. Sentence, Maya is now an advocate for homeless youth. 6. Determined, meaning having a firm decision, not giving up. Sentence, she was determined to change her life, no matter the obstacles.
7.
Crimson, meaning a deep red color. Sentence, the acceptance letter came in an envelope with a crimson seal.
8.
Hopelessness, meaning a feeling that nothing good can happen. Sentence, she had faced hopelessness, but still chose to believe in tomorrow. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Remember, you can watch this video as many times as you want to practice your shadowing. Repeating the story will help you improve your pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence in English. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. So keep practicing, stay curious, and enjoy the journey. See you in the next video.